dollars in a mess. All these bad rooms all over my shit. There go. Planet of the
What is going on, Blockchain Monkeys? Eagle here. Thank you for coming to my jungle. And first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. So today, we have so much news, especially relevant towards the times that we are in. So much happening in this crypto space. There's basically nothing you can do to stop it. But first, I need you to get some shea butter, rub it real vigorously, and slide down Twitter. They're putting it right in front of your face. Coming in from the citizens of the future, using XRP for settlement allows banks to free up capital instead of holding foreign currency in nostro accounts around the world. Here is an example video of an XRP payment. Take a look.
we saying by the swift. Keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
Now, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, that it's ISO, baby.
ISO, baby. That's banks and the patents. Uphold for the crypto.
ISO
Link to
222 is a compliant token. It is an important upgrade to the global standards for interbank rails. It adds more information to the data sent on a payment. All banks are supposed to migrate before 2025. Bringing market infrastructure up to speed, ISO 222. Now, I did a tweet earlier, and in my tweet, I said, it feels like we're just waiting for the government to get educated on crypto. It's okay to be early. Now, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to see this thing right in front of your face. Look at the interconnections. Okay, you see this mind map right here? What should you do with it? Take the information and go do your damn research. Now, switching directions real quick, we got to give a huge shout out to the FTX US president. He explains how crypto can help the marijuana business. So we got Harrison here who explains what the marijuana businesses are going through and due to being unbanked, and says crypto payments can be the solution they're looking for. And so coming in hot from Crypto Slate, we have right here the solution. Harris argues that crypto can be the solution for this predicament. First of all, crypto exchanges also provide depository services as banks do. Moreover, crypto exchange services have lower fees, provide access to payment rails, and offer a wide array of payment options. Secondly, stablecoins can help stabilize the cumulative capital of MRBs. Stablecoins do not risk unexpected value losses and can facilitate instant settlements away from cash. Where do you think this is going? So also want to give a huge shout out to RPU for bringing this to my attention. And also there's a Rethinking the Dollar clip that I want to show you guys regarding Ukraine. And so as you can see here, coming from the kmu.gov.ua government portal, today the project e.ped, I cannot pronounce that, okay? This is coming back from December 2021. And the DIIA application has officially launched. What is happening in Ukraine? Take a look.
And so this article here is from the government. It's official documentation from the government in Ukraine. And it's quite lengthy, but I'll just thumb through it, save the headache, because the two primary buzzwords is in the title itself. I want to butcher it, of course, but I'll do the best I can. But as the guy says here, this is from December 19th of 2021, as it says here, it says, today, the project the TriMuck, correct me if I'm wrong, and the DIA application has officially launched how to get your 1,000 hryvnia, which is the Ukrainian currency. So two key words here I want to highlight, shine more light on, that you guys do your homework. This word here, the TriMuck. Whatever, it's important because that is a new digital representation of the hryvnia currency that is being used right now, and it has all the programmable features in it of a CBDC with the time expiration date, the places you can use it, and the like. And then the DIA application here is another key word because that is an actual app that was rolled out well before the lockdown. So this was a part of the plan well before we were introduced to the health situation that's used as a cover-up for the world. But those two words are key, so I'm going to dive further into those words.
So once again, huge shout out to RPU and Rethinking the Dollar. If you do want to check that out, it'll be posted on my Twitter. Take a look. And so before I let you go, another huge shout out to Coach JV, breaking down what is coming.
Cultivating the next generation of diverse bankers. They're literally changing the banking model. Now, if you're a teller or banker, a lot of people from the old bank I worked at watch this. You're not going to feel this. You're not going to hear this shift until it's done. There's people in high level positions that.
And you know what's crazy about that scenario he just said? I remember maybe like, it was about 6-7 months ago, I was in a bank creating a new LLC, and I was speaking to the teller who was, getting me set up with my account. And I had said, are you understanding what's coming with the new financial system and all the changes? She's like, what are you talking about? So I bring up a few articles, talk to her a little bit about it. And she's like, huh? She had no clue whatsoever. I said, wow. I said, how could you be working at a bank in this position and not knowing about, the future innovations? She had no clue. Guess what she did? She went off on her own research.
Have to sign NDAs, non-disclosures, that are not going to tell you about this type of stuff. You don't hear about the changes until it gets to you at the last minute. As the nation's leading banks work to improve upon longstanding diversity, equity, and inclusion, efforts, industry leaders shared their experiences.
You see, this is why we're blockchain monkeys. We get to the root, right? We're at the root of a tree, but we don't settle right there. We go a little bit deeper because we just don't know how good the soil is.
And advice how to successfully produce favorable D&I outcomes for customer, employees, institutions, and communities. Key, crypto, the intersection of digital currencies and banking. Will banks consider how and when to integrate cryptocurrency? Let me read that again. Not if, not when, not will we, will, while banks consider, while they consider how and when, not if,
when,
and maybe, how and when to integrate cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies into their product suites. Policymakers and federal and state level are weighing in on opportunities and risk these new technologies entail. Just this morning, President Biden signed the executive order of federal oversight of cryptocurrencies. At CBA Live, experts from across the industry weighed in on rapidly evolving markets.
You see, one of the things I love about Coach JV is that he's coming from a banking background. You may be a plumber, or you may be a trainer, or you may be in another field and have no clue on how the inner workings are going on in the banking system. This is someone who's worked in there and is coming out of there to present this information. What a beautiful tool to have. And amongst other things, a great individual.
But then I dove deeper into Michael Warren, and I dove deeper into the other executives on the board at Ripple, okay? I just want to say something really quick, okay? The reason why I'm invested in XRP is I'm an ex-banker. I understand banking. It's like when someone's a vegan or CrossFit, they talk about all. I understand banking. I understand that our banking system is shit. I understand that money is a resource and a tool to bring information to people. And unfortunately, I didn't create the monetary system. So I'm heavily invested in XRP. I haven't sold one dime of my bag, Warriors. Not one dime of my XRP. Not one dime. Okay. I have been sitting on it, and I plan on sitting on it long term. I have an exit strategy. I hold 50% for the rest of my life. These are the reasons why I'm holding it, because this is what's happening with the banking system. I just showed you what Consumer Banking Association is training the top C-suite leaders to understand how and when to implement cryptocurrency, okay? So what are they gonna implement? DLT and things like XRP, R3, JPM coin. We could go on and on. We know the ISO 20022 coins, but Michael Warren joined the board of directors, and we reported this already. I want to make this a little bit bigger for you here. He joined the board of directors, and he managed directing of Albright Stonebridge Group, part of Deaton's Global Advisors. He has over 20 years of experience advising clients on international growth strategies, stakeholder management issues, and the economic and geopolitical issues affecting global markets, okay? Well, let's dive in a little bit deeper on Michael Warren. He's the board member of W&D, and I want to have something highlighted right here, okay? So what I do is I dive into their profile. I dive into where they've been and what they've done. Obviously, he was part of Obama's administration, okay? And he served, including the senior advisor, the Treasury once again, and economic agencies, and a co-lead for the Treasury Federal Reserve Agency, review the team's Obama's president transition. Okay, so he was part of the Treasury. He has connections in the Treasury. But this is key right here. Warren is a member of the board of directors currently right now of Maximus Incorporated. Okay, let's dive into that. They're publicly traded, operated of government, health, human services, where he serves as a member of the compensation, nominating, and corporate governance technology committee. The compensation, okay, check this out. Here's Maximus. Here's what they do. They do a lot, but this is what he's part of. They deliver delivering people, processes, and advanced technologies to the federal government.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain. Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain.